Hey, auto repair shop owners. I forgot to ask a year ago, so we're back at the BAP conference in 2025 here in beautiful Orlando, and I'm with Steve Schaeber. He is the technical editor of Action Magazine, AC Magazine, AC Action Magazine, got it? Yep. And then he's a manager of service training. So, Steve, tell me about Max. What is Max?
Sure.
Give me the high-level overview.
Yeah. So Max is the nonprofit trade association for the mobile air conditioning industry.
Okay.
And what most people know Max from is we're the largest provider of EPA Section 609 certification for service technicians in the automotive industry.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we provide, there's 2 certifications that are required for any technician who services any type of refrigeration or air conditioning in the United States.
Okay.
There's 608 and 609.
Right.
So 608, that's our brothers and sisters who work on commercial, residential air conditioning.
Right. Okay.
Like for hotels like this,
Sure.
or in supermarkets. And then all mobile AC, if it's moving down the road, if it flies, if it's on a train.
Even airplanes. Okay,
yeah,
so
some smaller
mobile.
aircraft.
So mobile AC, period.
Mobile AC,
yeah,
that's
if it moves, it's mobile.
That's mobile AC.
All right, and then you guys are,
So we're the provider. So a lot of the times when students are in tech school or when mechanics get a job working at their first shop, then they'll have to get certified so that they can legally work on that car.
Okay.
Or more importantly, if they're going to go to the parts store to purchase refrigerant, they need that 609 card to go and actually buy it.
Oh, to get the refrigerant in the first place.
Right, to actually go to the store and purchase.
And Max is where the technician goes to get the training to get that?
We do the training and we do the actual certificate that you carry in your wallet.
Oh, okay. So both. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So so how many shop owners have?
Oh, geez. I think right now we've got 1.3 million technician records.
Oh, 1.3 million.
Yeah, we started the program back in 1987 before it became a federal law.
Oh, okay. So as far as competition goes, that question there, you guys are...
Well, no, I mean, we're not the only ones that do it.
Right, yeah, but you've been around probably
We've been around the longest. Along with our industry partner and our competitor. ASE also does 609 certifications.
Oh, ASE does. Okay. All right. Yeah, I just had an interview with an ASE. Hey, Steve, can you share any initiatives or products aimed at promoting sustainability within the automotive repair industry, such as like eco-friendly and recycling, blah, blah?
Absolutely. I mean, I think that in air conditioning, we are uniquely environmentally friendly. And unique in that we recycle all of the refrigerant that we take out of the cars, all trucks that come into the shop.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, as every car drives down the road, but they're leaking refrigerant.
Sure.
Right. So you're going to have that certain percentage of the refrigerant charge that leaks out just through normal operation. But when the car comes in for service, we have a machine. We have a charge cart or a recovery cart where we suck that refrigerant out.
Okay.
And then we recycle it and reuse it right away.
And that's all serviced by Max at how many locations?
Oh, well, so, I mean, across the U.S., I mean, how many service shops are there?
There's 250,000.
Yeah, there's 250,000,
like that,
240,000 repair shops.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, there are those shops that don't have recovery equipment. There are those certain shops that don't get into air conditioning.
Yeah, right.
But the vast majority in the US,
it's one of their profit. It's one of their profit centers. Yeah. I mean, we do websites for automotive service shops, and AC service is always one of their more profitable services, and because we write the content for those pages.
Right.
AC service in this city, and we want them to rank #1 on Google.
Right.
Yeah. How does a technician at an auto repair shop become Max certified?
So we have a couple different ways. I mean, like I said a little earlier, a lot of times when students are in tech school, they get it as part of the curriculum.
Okay.
So when they're taking, they're taking brakes and steering and suspension and engine management classes, and they'll usually take air conditioning.
Right.
So part of that AC class, they're doing 609, which is usually just 1 or 2 days during the class. But once you're out of school, a lot of technicians just go to the website. They can download a free copy of the PDF manual, and then take the test online.
Okay.
Some people still do it home study. We actually mail out paper and pencil tests.
Are you serious?
Sit in their kitchen and actually fill out a test.
But it can be done online, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, and it's the website is
www.maxmobileairclimate.org.
Yeah, Max MACS mobileairclimate.org.
Yes,
you guys got that right? That's a mouthful, right? Yeah. And you guys are based out of PA, is that correct?
Yeah, we've been in Lansdale, Pennsylvania, Basically, since we were founded back in 1979 when we were first
Okay.
formed. Yeah.
How does Max affect the profitability of an auto repair shop?
So, I mean, it's a requirement under federal law.
All right. Okay.
So, I think for the
You have a captive
profitability,
audience. That's a great customer to have.
yeah, it's always good to have the government on
Uh,
your side for
right,
some
right,
things,
right. Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, it's a federal requirement,
It's
right?
a federal requirement,
Yeah.
yeah. And this was done back in the 80s. Just a
Which
little
because it
history
needed to be. I
lesson.
mean, they were just letting this
It
old
was letting it
refrigerant.
go.
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
just letting it
sure. I
out in the
mean, when
atmosphere.
when I was started working, my first job in a shop, it was 1989, and my boss taught me on a 1978 Olds Delta 88. He taught me how to
I remember
safely
those. Yeah.
crack the lines open to
Oh,
vent the
just
refrigerant,
to vent it
right? So that
into the atmosphere,
right,
right?
because
Of course, we didn't know,
you
but
can't change a compressor when the system's under pressure.
right, right,
So you have to vent that refrigerant out, and
out,
you don't want to just open it and have the hose fly all over.
right,
So you got to safely crack it,
all
let
right.
it vent, and then you can do your work.
Mm,
And then when it became federal law that you couldn't release the stuff anymore,
hmm.
then we had to go buy a charge cart. We had to get certified so we could purchase refrigerant. Yeah.
Right. And you guys have been a leader in that industry ever since.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Tell me about the Max conference
Right.
because I missed out on this year. But yeah, tell me about the Max conference and a lot of auto repair shop owners, they come to this conference. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's kind of the other part of the Max mantra, right? It's the
Okay.
other part of our mission statement is training and education for the industry.
Okay.
So we do the 609 certification for the EPA, but we also just do regular how to fix air conditioning, how air conditioning works. One of the ways we do this is through our annual conference. So today we're here at the Rosen Center in Orlando, and we have, I want to say, 41 classes, all about different kinds of air conditioning topics: heat exchangers, expansion valves, mobile AC best practices,
Wow.
refrigerants, refrigerant alternatives, refrigerant retrofitting,
Wow. And so
leak detection.
shop owners or technicians can come and participate in these classes.
Yes.
They have to
Yep.
pre-register, I would
Yeah.
imagine, right?
Pre-register on the Max
Okay.
website.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, on the Max website,
Yep.
pre-register. Is there a fee?
Yes. There's
Okay.
there's a fee to attend
Okay.
the events. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Okay. So, and is it always the same year at this time, pretty
Yeah, we
much?
usually do it in the wintertime. Most of the country is pretty busy doing AC repairs in
Sure.
the
Yeah.
summertime, so they
This
busy in
is
the
this is
shops.
the best time of year,
This is a
winter,
good time
right?
to
You're
come.
to come. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, when
yeah.
it's a little
Your
slower
attendance
in
is
the
a little
shops.
higher in January than July, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. All right, no problem. So, let me see. So, is there like a trade show that's a part of Max? I mean, is
Yes.
there a place where other vendors like me can come and?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's our annual training event and trade show.
Okay.
So we have the training on Thursday,
And here, right here at the Rosen
right here at
Center.
the Rosen Center.
Okay,
All day long
Rosen
training is
Center,
Thursday.
Orlando, I drive, right?
On internet, right, on
Right.
iDrive. And then Friday is our trade show. So if
Oh,
you want to
okay.
learn about the most up-to-date, high-tech air conditioning tools and equipment,
Right.
the service providers and data analytics providers for that
Hmm.
software, we've got them here at the Max Show.
All right.
Refrigerant manufacturers, they're all here.
Awesome.
So
Okay. Once again, it's Max, MACS, mobileairclimate.org. Go to the website, check it out. How important is the MAP organization to Max, the Motorist Assurance Program?
well, I think that Max and MAP and AMRA have a good synergy in that, we each work with slightly different segments of the automotive industry.
Right. Yep.
Where I want to say Max are the largest part of our membership is independent automotive service repair shops. So just your corner mom and pop, small franchise chains. Where the MAP program and AMRA really focuses more on the larger national chain stores.
Okay.
So I think working together, there's a lot of knowledge and information that's shared, best practices that are shared between the two. And then also service information that we get from all of our hundreds of members across the country that are seeing individual service problems. And then we bring that to MAP. And then we take some of their best practices with documentation,
Right.
the best ways of letting the customer know how they found something that's wrong with the car and how to fix it, and bring that. So it's a good synergy that we have together with those two main groups.
Okay. Awesome. Why should other organizations join AMRA? So if you belong to a company corporation and it services in any way, shape, or form the automotive aftermarket industry, you definitely want to be a member of AMRA.
Yeah.
But why should you? That's me saying it. What you say?
Yeah. So I think the best thing you get out of AMRA is the networking. I
I was just
mean,
going to
the
say.
contacts that you make coming to AMRA events, the contacts that you get going to the Max event are just priceless. And whatever part of the automotive industry you're in, if you focus on air conditioning, obviously come to Max. If you're anywhere else, whole car, AMRA is a great place because the friendships that you'll make and the contacts that you'll get in such niche specialty parts of the industry they're priceless.
Yeah.
I mean,
I asked that question a little earlier today, and someone said it's like a family. AMRA is like a family. It's been around
absolutely.
for a long time. And the networking opportunities is one of the biggest answers I get from other AMRA and MAP members that have been, coming for quite a while. How does MAP help you build trust with your customers?
I mean, it's through their standards,
Right.
right?
And that's what
Because
MAP is for. It's
right,
through the standards to build trust with the consumer
right.
and the industry.
And the nicest thing about it is that when everyone gets on board with it and uses them in their business, then it builds confidence throughout the industry because we're on the same page, right? If we see that brakes failed in a certain way, we mark it up the same way. And if they go to another shop, then that shop would do it the same way,
Hmm.
right? We're recommending things the same way. So it helps to build more conformity and just more cooperation amongst all the different players, all the different shop owners.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.